Does anyone know what the theme for this summer's reading program? It's Imagine Your Story. How do you imagine, you might ask? Imagination is everywhere. It's in the song, it's in the painting, it's in the stories and books. All you have to do is when you see the imagination, you should catch it. Well, it's imagination, so it cannot be seen most of the time. But sometimes if you're lucky and if you imagine really hard, you can make imagination come to life. This is a $50, 50-cent coin. It's a little bit bigger than American quarter, but it doesn't have to be, imagination doesn't have to be one shape or one color. It could be a different color and shape. This is Chinese coin. Chinese characteristic is written here and there's a hole inside. So with the imagination, you can make a shape and color as you like. Many people say imagination is just a singular thing, but it doesn't have to be. You can make it multiply 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. One thing I have to tell you though, imagination is very fragile. So if you get distracted, sometimes it disappears quickly. So all you have to do is hold it tight on imagination, because otherwise it will disappear quickly. But don't worry, it's still there. All you have to do is listen a little bit carefully and watch a little bit carefully, and you will find imagination there. So let's catch more imagination. I have a bucket here, and I have a coin here. So step number 1, you will see the imagination. Step number 2, you catch it. And the imagination can be anywhere. It could be up in the sky, or up here. Yeah? Or it could be here. And it could be behind your ear. Or under your chin. And sometimes imagination comes from somewhere you unexpected. And if you can catch the imagination, you can make imagination bloom. Has anyone done origami during this stay-at-home time? It's super fun and it kills lots of time. This sheet of paper is nothing. But this sheet of paper can be anything with your imagination. I want to tell you a story using origami. Hope you like it. Long time ago, there lived a boy whose name is Ken. Ken was a very curious boy. He always looked out from his window and look outside and looking for the next big adventure for him. And he knows the adventure he's looking for is on the mountain across the horizon. But he's a very patient person, so he waited and waited and waited. Nothing happened. So one day, he made a kite and let it fly high in the sky. And this kite went up into the high in the sky and it disappeared behind the mountain. Maybe something will happen. He was so excited, so he waited and waited and waited. Nothing happened. So another day, this time he made a spear, and then he threw toward the mountain. And this spear went super fast toward the mountain. And when it reached to the mountain, it split the mountain in half. Maybe this time something gonna happen. So he waited. Nothing happened. He couldn't wait anymore. So he went outside and started walking toward the mountain. Walking. And he got to the mountain. He started climbing the mountain. On the halfway, he saw a beautiful waterfall. And then from there, he looked up top of the mountain and he saw his kite he sent was stuck on top of the mountain. And then wind blew into the kite into a different direction, like this. When he got to top of the mountain, he saw the biggest adventure he has been looking for. He found a baby dinosaur there. Roar, roar. And this baby dinosaur and Ken became the best friend and went on more and more big adventure together. And they live happily ever after. How do you make origami paper like this? Okay, I will show you from the normal paper. So you don't need origami paper to do this session. All you need is a paper, like for example, copy paper like this. Yeah, you use for copy. If you have a paper like this, all you have to do is find the edge, the straight edge like this. Bring that straight edge together, line together like this. Like this, and we're going to cut here with scissors. So let's cut it like here. Here like that. And now you have the origami paper. Origami paper is square. That means it has this line and this line same lengths, and this line and this line is also same lengths. Okay, so what if you don't have copy paper? No worries, you can use your notebook. You can rip the notebook a little bit carefully. Yep, doesn't matter if it's little, not straight, doesn't matter. All you have to do is, as we did, focus on this straight line. So you have a straight line here, straight line here. What we are going to do is bring that straight line together and make a triangle like this. Line up here, and we're just going to cut it here. When you cut it, try to cut it like straight inside of this messy line, because then you can make a better line. So here, can you see? Here, little bit inside, try to cut it a straight line. So now, look, you have origami paper, square origami paper. So now, we are going to make a couple origami models. So make sure you make like maybe 4, just in case. Yep, let's make the origami paper, the square paper, so we can do origami together. Okay, let's make a fox. Yes. You need the origami paper. Make the origami paper shape of diamond like this. This diamond has 4 corners. Top corner, right corner, bottom corner, and left corner. I want you to look at this bottom corner. Bottom corner, actually top corner. Bottom corner is going to meet at top corner. And let's make a triangle like this. Triangle. Here. Triangle. Put it here. Next, left corner and right corner of this triangle. Bring the left corner over to the right triangle. here and fold it like that. So it's a smaller triangle. Diamond, bottom corner to top corner, left corner to right corner. Small triangle. Now, I want you to open this up one step back, the big triangle, and bring the top corner to this bottom line. Top corner to bottom line. So go like this. Next, I want you to look. Yeah, this top corner to the bottom line. Next, I want you to look at this bottom line. It's longer, right? Here. The bottom line should be longer compared to top one. Bottom corner, you're going to bring it not to the center, but little bit this way, and fold it here. And same thing, this bottom corner, bring it this way, fold it like this. Okay, let's one more time. This line and this line is going to fold like this, diagonal way, and there, this line going diagonal way. So there's a space, smaller triangle here. And if you turn it over, look like a fox. And all you have to do is draw the eyes here and nose. The fox. Okay, now let's make a fish. In order to make a fish, you need origami paper. Make it a diamond shape, and bottom corner is going to meet top corner here. Let's make a triangle. Okay. And after that, I will open this up, and this corner is going to meet this corner. So one more time. So triangle in the both sides in the diamond. This way and this way. Next, I want you to open that up, and then you should have an X line in the square. The first we are going to do is, doesn't matter which two corners, but let's use top corner here and here, top corner here and here. And do you see the center point? Bring one of top corner and to the center point. Bring this one here. And bring this one here. Here. So it looks like a house you made. If you make a house, turn this paper other way. I want you to look at two bottom corner, here, and here. And I want you to look at the center point. Can you see here? Now, those two bottom corner is going to meet at center point. So it will be like this. And this corner will meet like that. One more time. After you made a house, flip it over. The bottom two corner and it's going to meet this center point here and here. And turn it over. What I want you to do is lift the corner of this square diamond, left corner is going to meet right corner. And let's fold it in half. Here. And bring it back. Well, it should be precise. Maybe just make it fix it. Okay. So now, do you see the crease here? The center crease. This white line is going to meet at this center crease. This white line is going to meet that center crease. So it look like this. And when you fold this, let this white part comes out. Okay, one more time. This line is going to meet that center side. And let this white side come out. This way. Okay, let's do it one more time. Recap. There's a center crease here, and there's a white line here and white line here. What we are going to do is bring this white line and this white line into the center, like you're making an airplane. So fold it like this here, and fold it like this here. You should have white diamond here. Okay. Next, this bottom corner of this white diamond, you're going to bring it to meet the top corner here to here. Done. And now, if you flip it over, you should have a fish.